Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to go over the 3 trades that I took today, and I'm also going to answer one of our subscribers' questions that they left down in the comments section. So this is for you, Leo. I'm going to go over really quickly for you because I think it's pretty self-explanatory as far as the meaning behind it, but it's it's the high of day momentum scanner. So let me just go over here to my scans. Let's see, load scan. Okay, this is the momentum scan. This is the scan that you guys will see on Warrior Trading and Trade Ideas. This is the criteria. And when you're running this between market hours, it is going to scoop up all those stocks that are hitting the high of the current trading day, right? The concept, Leo, behind this is when something is ripping up, because I also have this setting here, this is the most important setting. It's the unusual volume setting, which is basically it takes the relative volume of a stock and it is only showing stocks that are hitting high of day and also have a very high relative volume, which means that it is ripping up on high volume. And that is really important. And the concept of why we have this type of scan on here and why we are taking trades from these stocks is because they're hitting every single other day trader's scan also. You want to be trading something that has a lot of volume, it has a lot of eyes on it, and a lot of other traders will be trading it. And also, just straight up the high of day is also a very bullish sign in itself. So you have a lot of different things going for it to be a candidate for you to day trade that stock. Just be careful when you're trading these momentum stocks. They're ripping into high of day, and these are just basically being used as vehicles to day trade. It's not something you're going to want to sit and hold. Get in there, it hits the scanner, get in, scalp, get out, and get out of the way is basically my motto for why and how I trade those high of day stocks. So Leo, I hope that helps you out. I'm trying to think of what the other question was that you had to ask. I think it was if there was any other scanner that I had for the pre-market to find the gappers. Now, this scanner for pre-market, it's finding every single gapper in the market between that criteria I had set. I think it was between a dollar and like $20 or $30 is what I set mine on. If you want to change it, all you have to do is come into the scan and change the dollar amount. But as far as scanning pre-market, that is showing all the stocks. So you don't really have to worry about that. If you want to look into what's gapping up on more higher price stocks, that's simple too. I mean, you could just really go on any pre-market scanner and it'll show you guys. You could also just change this and put in 1,000 or whatever max you want to put in. So anyway, that was for Leo. And guys, like I've told you, I'm here for you guys. So if you have any questions, I'll always go in and try my best to answer you. If I can't answer on the comment, I'll make a video as was requested by Leo. But okay, so other than that, that clears that up. And let's get into the trades. So, all right, let's start with this. This is the SPY. When I trade SPY, I trade it using options. This option cost me $1.78. I took it right over here when we started making new highs and higher lows, right? You can tell a reversal was imminent, right? When it makes a higher low. I got in around here. I took the next out of the money, which I think I got in at 396 and change. I took the 397 call option for the expiration in 3 days from now, which is this Friday. I was only using it as a day trade. If it didn't go my way, I cut it and I move on. We got a beautiful rip, and I actually took the trade off almost at the top. Now, that rarely happens, but it is nice to see when it does happen. Whenever we go into these whole numbers, I like to take the scalp off right below. So I'll set it to take my options right below that that whole dollar amount, because that's just it's one of those levels that either gets sold sold short, especially after a big run up. I mean, that's a $2 run up. So I already knew we were extended in such a short time. So I just put the bid there below 397 for $1.98 I got for the contract. So I made a quick $20 on this trade right here. And then my last two trades closed out are right here, and they show up on the screen. Maybe if I hit charts, my daughter yelling in the background. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't want to show up here. Let's go back to this. I like to use the other one sometimes because it's just a bigger screen for you guys to see. But this will have to do. So I scalped 2 futures contracts. The first one was over here, the break of VWAP, a nice 4-point scalp. The second, once we broke down and made, again, a lower high, right? You guys, if we just, this is what I like to do a lot of times, is just draw trend lines in. Very clear trend line. Once we rejected here and broke through VWAP, now my bias switches to short. So I sold the contract and then covered it long right here. And these 2 trades got me 41.25 after commissions. It was roughly $32, give or take. So $52 in the 3 trades closed out today. Not a game-changing day, not going to change my life, but I will take profit any day. And I am sure that a red day recap will be coming up eventually. It's just so happens that the trades that I'm taking are working out very nicely. It's bound to happen. And now that I'm talking about it, yeah, it probably will happen quicker. I don't know why I'm even saying that. I am on a very good winning streak right now. But oh, there we go. The futures just opened up live as we were talking here. So it usually stalls out, I think, between 4:15 and 4:30, and then it opens up the futures and after hours. So we'll keep an eye on that. Tomorrow, keep your eyes and ears open. It could be a very wild, volatile day. I'm warning you all right now. The Fed is speaking. These things are usually really crazy for volatility. So just be careful when you're trading tomorrow, and just realize that since there's going to be a lot of volatility, don't get scared out of positions you might be in. Just kind of like ride the storm out and see where the dust settles. Because these types of days, I mean, they can have like almost an 800 point swing sometimes in the market. So we'll just keep an eye on that, just so you guys know it is coming up. And it will be when this, tomorrow, which is Wednesday. I don't know when you guys will be watching this video, but definitely keep an eye on that. So I went on a little bit rambling, a little too long, but I will see you back on the next video. Everybody take care.